Hi guys, welcome to today's video. We will be creating two websites from templates and also one funnel. Then we will register one domain for each. So first off, let us create a website from a template. Let's go to sites here. The top menu, we see website. Let's click on that. Then let's start creating a website. Let's click new website here. Then let us use a template for this one. So for now, let's just make it simple. Let's get this one. We can preview it, see what it looks like. Okay, and let's just say that this is the template that we want to use. So it's importing now. As you can see on the top here, it's asking us to connect a domain. And that's what we will do so that we can showcase this website template to a potential lead or client. Okay, so to connect the domain, okay, so let's go ahead and see what will happen if we will publish it without a domain. All right, so as we can see here, you can't really publish it without really selecting a domain. So let's go ahead and click exit, go back. Okay, and from settings, scroll to domains. So we already have the branded domain and we will just create another one or connect another one. So for this one, we will connect a domain that we can use for a website. It's the same way on how you will connect the domain to use on a funnel or blog, webinar, or store. So let's go ahead and connect. Now it is asking us to add the record manually or click continue. I always opt in for add record manually simply because if I click continue, and let's say, for example, I didn't know that this subdomain is already assigned to an existing live website. The problem is that it will override the website content and it will be very hard to reinstate that website, especially if you don't have a backup. So let's do the other route, which is add record manually. So we are being asked to add a record. The record type is CNAME or canonical name. We will use the subdomain that we entered here, which is digital, and we will be pasting the required value. So I'll copy the required value. I'll go to my hosting service provider. In this case, I have DreamHost. I'll go to the root domain that I want to configure this DNS. Then I'll go to DNS records. I'll add a record here. And again, we will be using CNAME. The host will be digital and it points to what we copied earlier. Then we click add record. Now the record is currently being processed. It will take some time in based on my experience, it usually takes 5 to 10 minutes for this submitting records to complete. However, there are some hosting providers that will update its records anywhere from 30 minutes to 72 hours. So just be mindful of that. Let me pause the video and come back here once it's done. Okay, so our subdomain is already registered. So let's go ahead and check our high level account, verify the records. Okay, so that is done. If you can see here, it says congratulations. You can now connect bdigitalmarketing.com with the product. Okay, clicking on sites menu, we will see the website that we created. Then let's click on that. Okay, so from here we can go to settings, which is essentially the same as going back to settings here and domains. Then we click manage. So we want to set the default homepage for this subdomain. We go to set default page. Let's select home. And we don't have a 404 page as of the moment. So for now, let's select a page which is contact us. We will not configure the robots text code for now. Just click save. Okay, so what this will do is if you go to this URL, it will be this will be the default page or homepage for that. That is basically how you set up a subdomain that you can assign to a website that you created in high level. So this time, let us create a funnel from a template again. So new funnel. So let's click whatever template we can see here and just click continue. So this is for SaaS sales. Let's add that template. Okay, so let's hit publish. Let's see what it will do. Okay, just like with websites, before you publish it, you need to select the domain. So since this is already assigned to a website, we need to create or configure a subdomain that will work for our SaaS funnel. So let's do that. Let's go back for now. Go to settings, domains. Let's connect another domain. It will be for a funnel. Okay, this is something that we can choose or set. So for me, I'll choose SaaS, and also the next part will be the root domain, which is digital marketing, and also the top level domain is .com. So let's continue. Just like before, we will add the records manually. So it will be a CNAME record type. Host is SaaS, and this is the required value. Let's copy that. We go to manage websites, choose our root domain, configure the DNS record, and we will add a new record. It's a CNAME. Host will be SaaS, and it points to this domain. Let's add the record. Let's wait until the records are submitted. Okay, it looks like our custom records has been added in our hosting provider. Let's go back to high level and verify the records. Okay, so it looks like it was successful. We can connect our newly added subdomain to our funnel. So let's go back to our dashboard. Let's go to sites, funnels for the domain, and we can manage. We can click on manage. Then from here, we just need to connect the domain. And we can choose the home page, which is, yeah, for this funnel, it's just a two-step funnel. Let's see the additional options. We don't have a 404 ready. So what we can do is assign any page for now. But in the real world, of course, you have to create your own 404 page. Let's click on proceed to finish, and it says it's all set. Let's go ahead and check this subdomain. Let's get that on our browser. Okay, so our SaaS funnel is also live. If you have another prospect or a client, you can add another website. Again, this time let's start with the template. Let's just say for this one, I want something for construction. Okay, so let's select this website. Okay, let's say continue. Again, it will not let us publish because we need another domain to assign to it. So it will be the same process. You just need to go back and go to settings, scroll to the domains, connect the domain. This time it's another one for website. So let's connect subdomain. So for this subdomain, let's say construction. Okay. And let's click continue. Let's add the records manually. Let's go to our hosting service provider. On our root domain, we will add another DNS record. Add the record, another CNAME record, construction, and it should point to this value. paste, add record, and you just need to wait until the processing of DNS updates is done. Subdomain is already updated in our in DreamHost DNS records. Now let's go back to high level and verify records. Okay, so it looks like it's already done. Now let us assign it to the new website we created. I think this will be that website. And the default page is home, additional options. We don't have one. So let's just, again, select thank you. Proceed to finish. Okay, so it looks like it's done. Now let's go ahead and go to this URL or domain and check if it's already propagated. All right, it's saying that SSL is still not secured. We'll just wait a little bit for DreamHost to completely update its records. Okay, so this time it looks like our hosting service provider has completely updated the records. We are seeing that our website is already live. So guys, on this video, we were able to create a funnel and two websites from a template or from templates, and we were able to register subdomains that we assigned for each.